In a land of debates, filled with fiery heat, an avatar appeared ready for a duel. Trump, known for his fiery exchanges, and Biden as the challenger. They stood on a uniquely designed platform creating anticipation. Trump, unapologetic, led the discourse. Using his sharp wit, he targeted Biden with humorous jabs. With words as sharp as a chef's kitchen knife, he aimed for Biden with comedic strife. Once there was a guy, some even call him Joe. Biden's his name, but the memory's too slow. A man many quirks, often portrayed with satire. Trump's words ignited laughter, breaking the sombre air. He pressed on with his roast like a well-cooked beef patty, raising chuckles, making the room feel giddy. He sizzled on like a juicy beef patty, relentlessly teasing, making folks feel smatty. Biden's so forgetful, he forgets what a food-focused fiasco, a narrative that repeats. Trump, with his jokes, keeps the scene lively and bright, often teasing about Biden's supposed dietary insight. The humour is palpable, the jokes they inflate. No burger puns were left to debate. Amidst the laughter, a lesson to behold. Within this playful roast, a tale to be told. Humour is a dish best served warm, but unity and respect form the perfect storm. As we savour these bites of jest, we aspire for a politics that's best, a narrative fostering understanding. Resilience is our standing. So here's to a healthier narrative, not based on appearance, but one that fosters understanding with perseverance. In a land of politics and debates, where Trump and Biden compete for the states, two men with different visions and plans, engaged in a battle of words, a showdown of clans. Trump, with his signature quiff of gold, Biden, his aviators, calm and bold. They step on the stage, prepared to fight, yelling at each other, an incredible sight. "I'll make America great again," Trump bellows, while Biden responds, "You're all hollows." Their voices clash, echoing through the halls like two lions roaring, shaking the walls. Trump raises his voice, pointing out flaws. Biden retorts, "Your promises are all applause." Their insults fly like arrows in the air, an audience wide-eyed, unsure who's fair. Trump yells, "The economy will soar under my reign." Biden snaps back, "Your words cause only disdain." Their exchanges intensify, reaching a crescendo. The crowd watches, waiting for the verdict to show. But beneath all the chaos, let's find some humour, for this political battlefield has its own tumour. Amidst the yelling and flaring tensions, let's take a moment for comical reflections. Imagine Trump and Biden both in silly attire with giant clown shoes, setting the stage on fire, their voices turning into wacky cartoon squeaks as they argue non-stop, playing hide-and-seek. Biden tries to keep a straight face, but accidentally pulls a silly grimace. Trump's infamous hairdo starts spinning round like a tornado on his head, ready to astound. As the yelling ensues, the scene grows absurd, with both candidates speaking like a mockingbird. Their words blend into a hilarious jumble, leaving the audience in a laughter-induced tumble. Oh, what a sight, Trump and Biden in this rhyme, a comic strip playing out in real time. Though politics can be tense and quite heavy, let's remember to laugh and lighten that levy, for amidst the chaos and political fray, a moment of laughter can surely save the day. So let's find humour in this fierce political weather and hope for a future that brings us together. Please subscribe, like and share. Anything else would be unfair. I once heard a tale, quite absurd, quite bizarre, of Trump and Trudeau, those leaders afar. Their styles clashed so greatly it was hard to ignore. As Trump slammed Trudeau, oh, what a great bore. Now Trump, known for his tweets that were bold, loved stirring the pot with a story untold. He'd rant and he'd rave, he'd let his thoughts fly. But slamming Trudeau, that was surely a sly try. For Trudeau, the young PM so dapper and sleek, would calmly retort, never one to critique. But behind closed doors, I hear he would fume, as Trump's words reached him and ruined his room. One day in the White House, Trump sat at his desk, pretending to work, but truly a pest. He made a remark, a subtle critique, sending Trudeau's name on a Twitter street. "Oh, Trudeau, my friend," Trump slyly began, "you're just a small fish in a big ocean, man. Your socks and your hair, they're quite a display, but I'm the big winner, and you're just in my way." Trudeau, not one to be shaken with ease, took a deep breath and he dialed, "Commander-in-Chief," he said. "Hey there, Donald, let's clear the air. Slamming me on Twitter, that's just not fair." Trump chuckled and replied, "Trudeau, my friend, I'm just here to remind you, you'll never contend. Your country's too nice, too polite, too serene, but mine's the best, the greatest you've ever seen." Trudeau's brow furrowed. He bit his soft lip, then replied with a smile, no sign of a slip. "Oh, Donald, my friend," he coyly confessed, "I've dealt with worse than you in a maple leaf dress." Trump's face turned all red. His hair stood up straight. He hadn't met someone who could so calmly debate. But Trudeau, oh Trudeau, he wouldn't back down. He'd face the big bully with a smirk and a crown. The world watched in awe as these leaders locked horns. It was like a contest of two mighty unicorns. But through all the insults, the slams and the jabs, they somehow found common ground in between all their stabs. On one fateful day, when the G7 met, Trump and Trudeau, they had a chance to reset. They put their differences aside just for a while and exchanged a firm handshake with a newfound smile. "Oh, Trudeau, my friend," Trump started to say, "perhaps I've misjudged you in my own silly way. Your socks and your hair, they're truly unique, and Canada's not so bad. Oh, what a critique." Trudeau laughed and replied, "Oh, Donald, my friend, there's more to us Canucks that you fail to comprehend. So let's set aside Twitter, the drama, the noise, and find some common ground where there's harmony, poise." And so, my dear friends, this tale draws to a close. As Trump and Trudeau found a path they propose, they learned to respect and to listen, you see, and proved once again humour can set leaders free. So let's take a lesson from this tale we did share. Find ways to connect and show others we care. For in this crazy world where tensions arise, a little laughter and peace can surely be wise. Come on, subscribe, like and share, show that you care. In the realm of political showbiz, tensions are high. Trump and Biden locked in a battle, oh my, time to roast each other, no holding back, with words that sting and sting just like a sharp attack. Trump, the notorious master of the art, ready to unleash his fiery dart. He steps up to the mic, oozing with charm. To roast Biden, he'll do him real harm. Old Joe Biden, the king of confusion. Your memory's like a crumbling illusion. You stumble on words, incoherent and weak. I'm amazed you can even manage to speak. You claim to have experience, knowledge supreme, but let's face it, you're just part of the same old regime. Decades in politics, and what did you achieve? A long record of failure, that's hard to conceive. You talk about unity and bringing us together, but all you do is create division. Now and forever. Your promises are empty, your plans are absurd. No wonder half the country thinks you're just a word. But let's not forget your family's a tale. Hunter, the king of deals we all unveil. China, Ukraine and other foreign lands. Seems like you have connections that stretch across sands. Oh, Biden, you're a walking meme. Your hair plugs glistening in the political scene, with your dental veneers and your fake tan glow. You're a real-life caricature, a one-man show. So here's the deal, Sleepy Joe. You've met your match. I'll roast you till you're nothing but an eternal scratch. But remember, this roast is just a friendly fight. Because after all, we're all just clowns on this political night. And with that, the crowd erupted in laughter and cheer. Trump's roast of Biden, oh dear, a mix of anger and hilarity in the air. But one thing was certain, it was a poet's affair. Before we start, like, share and subscribe, and this video will go off the chart. Once upon a time, in a land quite absurd, there lived a man, his voice often heard. He boasted about his wit, his tweets causing a storm, and his name was Trump, a figure quite warm. One day at a press conference, a feminist stood proud, challenging his views, her voice oh so loud. Equality for all, she proclaimed with a smile. But little did she know, Trump had a trick in his style. With a mischievous grin, he leaned to the mic, his words carefully crafted, enough to provoke a spike. "Dear feminists," he began, raising his voice, "your fight for equality, it's a matter of choice. Now don't get me wrong, I respect your passion, but sometimes your demands can be quite flashing. Free the nipples, I'm told, is an ideal you share, but please not in the supermarket, it's just not fair." The crowd erupted, some chuckled with glee, while others scratched their heads, unable to agree. "Forget lean in, or me too," Trump continued with cheer. "Just let me pay for dinner without any fear. And ladies, beware of the militant bra. It might revolt, causing havoc from afar. Imagine if that underwire could speak, "Trump, this is no support, it's more like a sneak." The room filled with laughter, a mix of delight as Trump roasted feminists, poking fun with delight. But before you judge, let's remember this jest. Humour can be healing if done with finesse. For in this world of politics and strife, sometimes we need jokes to bring back our life. So let's learn to chuckle and find common ground. After all, a little laughter can always be found.